what we'll be doing is continuing with this story. But first, an apology from myself. Yesterday, after the stream had finished, I continued under my own steam. The story had its hooks in me, and I will do my best to get you up to speed, so to speak, so that you can follow along and I can get you back up to where we are at. I've completed that whole section of the story in Gridania, and I will tell you to the best of my memory what had happened, what had transpired, and what the fifth dungeon was like. And it was kind of interesting, and it did have I'll get into it. So once we start in 4 minutes, enjoy the music. must apologize for the state of the volume. I don't quite know why it actually does that, to be honest. It's really quite confusing. That being said, let's set the game going. RPG.
Hey Okanights, it's Tricksy. I will be your operator today. Attention all Okanights, take your positions. This is not a test. Continuity shift commencing. Please take your position and prepare for continuity shift. Transmute continuity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuity shift.
Okay. Here we are again. Into the game, and I think I might change it from 1 minute, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I like it like that. Or maybe I do. It doesn't look too bad. At least people know where the chat is, so we'll leave it for now. Here we are again. Let's talk to her from behind the desk, actually. Make it canonical. Now, the reason why I put it there was for a very specific reason, but we'll reset it for now. Okay, and let's go. Yes, Toro is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea. One moment, I believe that is for me. I'll be back momentarily. Going to be eating a nice burger. Okay, here we are. Okay, where were we? It does seem to pick up that sound quite. I've got to be careful as to not do that very often, because it can be quite off-putting. That being said, we're back to the usual. So where were we? ASMR? Potentially. I'm not quite certain that this is the ASMR people would be looking for. But there you go. So, what I need to do is I need to get to the next location. So, maybe we could try ASMR as a tag, potentially. I'm not quite certain that how much that would playing with viewers. Well, no, keep that there. I believe that some people may have been along to say hello because of it, but I'm not certain. I am technically a beginning player, but we'll do away with that for now. Okay, and press done. Okay, let's continue. Inabaru. Welcome to the Highbridge, adventurer. Wherever you seek, Highbrew can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm not sure I have one of those in my stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of my many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruin below, I had hopes that the Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless beastmen raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I own to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though no. For my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin and help a struggling merchant. The maskman? Bah. That I take your bloody masked man. I don't know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Sorry, pal. Oh, no! I feel you, but you know, I have things to do. On the trail of a masked man. I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It is said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I can say. Little thought it is. Heart of Highbridge could use an adventurer's assistance with hair-raising problems. Yes you, adventurer, I need you to fetch 3 bottles of fertile blood, and do with all haste. Where to find purtable blood, you ask? Why? Purtable, of course. Now hurry. This is a matter of life and death. Okay. I've heard excuse me. I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thailand too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Okay. I have seen a masked man wearing a dark robe. No, I haven't not. Nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking around. Folks have been given Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kukulum raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Do I put the camera back? Do I not put the camera back? I'm uncertain. Am I making the right call by returning to the PNG? I do not know the answer, but for now, this is the stream. I will see what I feel like later in the week. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I am sorry my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Chiron raids are so constant, so organized. We're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tried to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for my own. I promise to keep an eye out for the masked man. If I see or hear anything, he'll be the first to know. I finally got some honest to God information on the masked man. So confident because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out on an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over Thal Respite. Curious, I looked myself, there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kurgan appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far away to earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispatched, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. If it will be dangerous, I should not doubt, but you have proven you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth any lingering about you have been doing. Would not you say? Nope, sorry. Where do we go now? Oh. Right. think I went too far, didn't I? Okay. Okay. This scroll, it bears a prayer, Rukla the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Rukla is the guardian deity of the Al-Mingu, which currently under Galilean rule. It's highly uncommon for the folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last skill that your assailant was Al-Mahelgan. That's not appearing on the stream. Okay. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead. The darkness besides. Are you certain? Okay. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Al-Magun bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Al-Magun over southern Thamalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favoured destination for those refugees who could not well adapt to life in Uldar. The hearts of the denizens are said to be barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intensive purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for not so warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Al Mangur. Her name is Naira, and it should not hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd oblige you if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose that it is then. I hoped that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, and have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things, wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. You too, pal. Thank you for your advice. I will give your daughter your wishes. Thank you for your time. So I have to remember to do the attacks in every 2.5 seconds to decrease the amount of downtime I have, so that I can min-max my potential, so to speak. I need to improve my ability to obtain the information from the screen by looking to the segments of the HUD rather than tilt my neck and head in the direction. This will help with streaming with a camera, so that I don't end up looking at the ground or the base of the monitor, so my head doesn't tilt downwards and it looks strange, and it is not very good, I don't think. Right, I beat him, and that's that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check this and see what I just did. Oh. No, it's this stuff. Okay. Where is that in relation to where I am? Where am I actually on the map? Uldar. Okay. So I've come up here, and so I want to go down. Okay, understandable. I went completely the wrong way. How foolish of me. That being said, my friend, I hope he considers me he did say my friend. What am I saying? I'm going to speak to my friend. 1 second. Hopefully I will just, I don't really want to put his audio on, but I would, however, like to see how he's doing. Oh, Neen's on. Is it Saturday today? No. She's on early. How nice. I'm just gonna refresh real quick because I think he's just gone online, right? Or am I mistaken? No. He must have just advertised it. He's yet to start. Okay. Well, let's carry on. For anyone that watches the VOD, I would greatly appreciate a share onto your own personal social media in order to get a wider reach. And I know I get quite a lot of views when I'm not online due to the fact that they're also busy at the same time, but I would appreciate a share from time to time, you know, as you are currently unavailable to watch a stream in person. I would appreciate that greatly. because it gets a little bit lonely, to be honest. That's also why I started to branch out a little bit. And since this game is very sociable, it allows me to do just that. Braving the new depths. That's not the mission I'm on, but it is a mission that I apparently have completed. Oh my god. Sorry, what?
Enemy spotted. Oh no! Here we go again.
Welcome to the sunken temple of Quad, or what remains of it. At least used to be ancient. Belgadurns as a place to worship the sun goddess Azeyama. Much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say that investigation process is at snail's pace. That is when it proceeds at all. Oops, sorry, I missed a. My apologies. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many who have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Is this a dungeon? This is a dungeon. Cool. Sunken Temple of Quad. Very cool. Okay. That's enough of licking lips and all that. I'm gonna drink some water instead. Yeah, this is a dungeon. For what could I wonder what could be in this dungeon? Let me consult the internet. This dungeon is simply known as the Sunken Temple of Quad. The 1,000 Moors of Takurak have already done. It has the tick on it. If it doesn't have a tick, I have yet to complete it. I'm gonna consult the internet. The Sun Temple of Okay. The Totoro loot is a Totoro set. The Temple Guard loot, there's also another set. It's basically the quad sets, and then Adjudicator gives you a bunch of other stuff, but this stuff is unique. Stuff from the bosses. There's a head, hands. So there's basically a whole set, basically, for every armor type, I think. So that's cool. So there's a reason to do the dungeon more than once, to get everything you need. Also, from what I can tell, treasure coffers give you fire shard. If I do, fire shards are crystals made up of aesthetic fire aspect energy. Like all crystals, they are used by crafting classes as catalysts to synthesize items. Okay. Botany and mining can be used to obtain these. Okay. Treasure coffer 4, 5, 6, and 7. Interesting. Okay. So that's something that I would like to do today. I'm just going to quickly check Discord real quick. Just to see what's going on. Warriors of Light. Anyone would like to come for a normal Ifrit fight? Oh, this was the message. I should have replied. My apologies. Available as long as voice ain't needed. Don't need it unlocked yet. Don't have it unlocked yet. Still need to advance a little more too. We'll be catching up tonight or tomorrow morning. Have fun with Fire Puppy though. Sorry, I didn't reply. Maybe I should also do the same thing on Twitter. Asmon hit the jackpot on Mini Scratch and dabbed for it. Lamau. Huh, okay. I don't know what he's referring to, but cool. Right, back to it, I guess. He has yet to start streaming. So... okay. I don't know if I should post on there actually, because I think he should be the one to do so. Okay, message has been sent. I don't know if I should use the group because it's none of my... yeah, I shouldn't do it now. I will reframe. Let's be good about this. Llama Villa. No reply. Okay. Is this about the story as well? No. It's not. But, that being said, we can now go. Does this mean that other dungeons are in the same light boat? In that, like, you don't necessarily need the story to gain access to them? Yeah, my lips are kind of like really chapped at the moment. Apologies. Alright, H. Map. Nope. Map. Yes. Alright, get the chocobo out. And let's ride past this guy as quickly as possible. Goodbye, Sandstone Golem. It's been a pleasure. In this next place, there's a bunch of quests. Some seem to be glowing. For what reason that is it because it's within my range? Definitely not within my range. I'm 10 levels above it. So why is it glowing? It doesn't have a plus sign. So I don't quite know why. Is it going to dismount me? It should do. So I will dismount for now. There's a crystal. Chocoboki. Why do you have a plus next to your name? I presume the plus is for something that gets unlocked upon completion, right? Because they're kind of important. Why yes, in Hamaru's my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that, oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I'm grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend that you speak to Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you though, he is not exactly accommodating to outsiders. Gundobald, I'm here to speak to you. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggled enough without having to answer the whims of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. So, what do you mean? Do I have to go now? But wait, I came all the way here. Alright, so, where to now? Unable to open map, because map is already open. Unable to open map. Okay. So what is the quest? In order to gauge the ability to handle the various guild leaves, he has to offer Asmund requirements that you can carry the preliminary task. That's not what I wanted. I wanted story quest. But there is no story quest. Excuse me? Do I have to do small quests in the vicinity? Let's see what she says. Friend, hear my plea. As you have no doubt observed, many poor souls in this camp suffer from affliction most grievous. Indeed, it is to deliver them succor, and I have made the journey here from Uldar. And yet I fear that my efforts thus far have been for naught. The residents are most disturbed of outsiders, particularly those having the Uldar, hailing from Uldar. They look upon my medicine as if it were poison. Were an adventurer such as yourselves to deliver the elixir, perhaps they would be willing to accept it. I have no one else to turn to. Will you go in my stead? Certainly can do. But I think it'll be much to the same. But here goes nothing. Hey. actually did think... Oh! There's a story quest. Well, alrighty then. Once I've finished up with this, we'll have a talk. Mr. Flame, General, Lieutenant, or whatever. Is it up there? It might be, actually. Actually, I might just want to bring it up to here so that I don't believe 9 deaths is too bad, but without a way to measure, I'm not quite certain that is kind of what needs to be done. I don't quite know if the buzzing is a regular occurrence or not, or it's something that requires the thick wind guard. But I'm not certain. But I can hear a electronic style buzzing, and I don't know if chat is having a similar. It's having a similar effect on chat. Chat's audio. Well met, adventurer. I am Gizenhurt, head of security here in Little Ale. Bingo, I heard tell you that you had business with Guzenbold. Knowing the brisky old beer, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardship, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or not, or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can. You seem a decent sort. If so, tell me what brought you here. Might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on the lookout for a Major to the south of here. If there been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had mind to take them each a cup of sweet Italian tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. I can do that. That's doable. I'll get on with that right now. Actually, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the forest. No. Actually, hut down. House down. It is house, but they live in huts. Anyway, never mind. So where are we going now? We're not going back into the city. We're leaving the city. So this way. And then we are going to the bridge, to the Broken Waters. Man, my mouth is just ugh. I don't know what to say. Yeah, the buzzing is quite annoying, but I think it's just for me. I think it's down to wires being like so close to each other, and it's making that sound. I think this is all conjecture from myself, but maybe not. I honestly don't know. There's quite a lot of wires about the place, I'm just gonna spread it out a bit. Maybe that improves the disposition a little bit, and I think it has actually. So it might just exclusively be down to electrical interference when the wires are too close to one another. So that has alleviated the issue a little, thankfully. Oscred, who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Have some tea. It's on the house. Well, ain't ye considerable? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees. Like as not. My compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on the mind. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there. Are you an Amaja? No. Then carry on. Ah. This sophisticated aroma has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thalian. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know. Don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 furs tall, and has a face of a lizard, then I don't give a musper fart. Well, thank you. Enjoy your cup of tea. I'm not of the flame. I'm of the twin adders, so I think the dialogue might be different. Shoo shoo. Don't bother me. If the Amaja overrun us, I'm blaming you. Well, I don't think they'd overrun us with me here, so don't worry about it. For me, you should not have. Sorry. A suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during the patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out, whatever it was, a man or not, what's with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Almigahans. I assume he is one of them. Yes, that's a possibility. Anyway, let's head back. I should have set that as my home. Note to self. Let's do that, maybe. No. Note to self. Upon arriving in a new area for a quest, set home at the current crystal. Preventing a situation which may occur if I were to die. It would mean that I would have to waste gil unnecessarily to teleport myself back to this area. Okay. Hinhara. Hi, Hera. No luck, I see. Take heart, friend. You did what you could. Age-old wounds are not healed so easily, but I must not give up this course. I'll take elixir, thank you. After giving the matter some thought, it has struck me that perhaps it's not me that the refugees so distrust, but rather the medicine itself. Almigers Migahans that word will get me in trouble. I must be careful as to not, because it's so these fantasy words is so very close to a word that is bad, and so to prevent myself from saying that again, I'm just gonna call them owls from now on. Deep breaths and relax. This is true, yet I suspect it is the thought of investigation and alchemist concoction of elders make that frighten them most of all. A naive girl, wishful thinking, perhaps, but it is the only hope I have. There is kindly old refugee by the name of Alfan. The only one thus far to accept my treatment. Might you speak with him and ask if there is any truth to my theory? Alright, I'll go test your hypothesis. Let's see. So, hypothesis is that it's down to your medicine and it's not down to you as a person as to why they distrust you. So, where is said lady? She's over there. Alfan, who is under the tent. Hail there, young one. What does one as hale and healthy as yours to this god-forsaken place? Ah, here, High Hera. In me years, I have seen many an outsider come and go, but none quite like that girl. I don't begrudge my countrymen their judgment. Of course, God knows they've seen Ulda at its worst, but it's clear, even to me, clouded old eyes, that the girl means well, and I can't bring myself to scorn her good intentions. But forgive me, you were asking about the medicine, were ye not? We Mygans. God, I can't say it because it's gonna get me in trouble. Aren't much for alchemy, but we've got our fair share of remedies passed down through the years. Step the fruit of a saboteur. Sabotender in hot water. For instance, ye get a tea that'll soothe the worst of fears. Call it an old man's hunch, but I've a feeling that even the most stubborn of old countrymen would gladly down a cup of cactus tea, even if it were the Ulda's Plus who did the brewing. Okay, so he is going to make us drug them, essentially, to give them the medicine in the form of a cup of tea, which has the medicine diluted into it, dissolved into it.
Wake the fuck up!
Yeah, definitely need to wake up. Okay, so where were you? Do I need to test it? Wait. Slay the sabotenders to obtain their fruit. Okay. The picky patience. And where are these located? Over here? Nope. Over here. Okay, let's get onto the chocobo. Should I start the next quest? Yes. Just in case that it is to requires me to leave the place. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share? I'm going to quickly check that word. A-U-G-H-T. Aught.
Ought.
Anything at all. So instead of saying anything at all, you say aught. Okay. Did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further information in your investigations, seems to me you'll need to cooperate with the owls. For this, you need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Well, nothing's easy, is it? I mean, what could be... Yeah, we'll get their trust. It's easy enough. You just gotta, like, carry them through their problems, and it'll all go swimmingly from there. So, you're determined to press on with your investigation. Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the owls' trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a comparator of theirs, someone they respect to vouch for you. Kind does the talking in Elder, but the elves are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible. A common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Guardians. Gundobald's belongs to the owls' residents, so your best bet would be someone who's a part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start asking them. I think I know a person, but I would like to do the quest for her first. Is this the one? It is. Okay, so I've got this and this, so let's do a full circle. Which is the way out? I'm so confused. Is this the way out? Okay, perfect. Okay, now what? Gather all the missing pages of the thing. Where are the missing pages? I see. So I have to kill these blokes. All good. Was just for fun, hee. Oh. Jamming is so sweet. got him. Okay, is this another one? Making it all too easy for me, lining up like this. Okay. Voldo Rigger. Lesser Voldo Rigger. Let's go. I don't need to do that though, because I still have to do the next quest. I could move it a little bit further along actually. Now that I oh, Sabo tenders. They're about to be tenderized. Oh, that's so cute.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yep, I jive well with that soundboard clip so very much. What up? 100 needles. I feel so bad. Look at the little legs. The way that they scamper about. Nicely done. The soundboard is brought to you by Nin. And have I got a way to shout her out like I did the others? Not really. I need to fix that. Wait, yep, you. Oh, so that's how you unlock the levies in the location. You have to first do one of them. Okay. A little bit strange, but okay. One, 2, 3 cups of cactus tea. Oh, I do hope I have not overbrewed this. Please, friend, deliver the tea to the suffering refugees. I will do. Hopefully this time it is more palatable to them. And they don't scoff at it. Is that cactus tea I smell? Well, stop dawdling and hand it over. Can't you see I'm suffering? But what happens when they figure out that you're slipping stuff into their tea? How will they take that? You know? If they're already superstitious and they don't find you trustworthy enough to take your medicines, what would happen in that case? How would they act towards you? Would they just would they be able to overcome their superstitions, or would they do something very terrible to you? This is food for thought, right? Hopefully we'll get a happy ending out of this, because it doesn't sound good. Oop. Put that back, put that back. Oops. I had a nice gift. She provided a pet for me, for which I don't know how to get access to. I'm just going to quickly check my character. I'm also going to try and recall which person it was. I need to do that. One of the people in my friend list on this, they're definitely from, I think it's, let me just go to social. Friend list. It is, I believe it's this person here. But I'm not quite certain. I hope it's that person. They gave me a nice little monkey pet who sometimes sits on my shoulder. I don't know how to get him out on command. Oh, I already have a minion. Oh, I could have a minion if I did the side quest. If it's not Hunter Okami, the Sion's rising star, is that aught I can do for you? Yes, sir. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Owl. That is a daunting task, my friend, even with our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help you, but I'm afraid my name is no longer carries weight with that lot I used to be a member of the Owl residence, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of the Owls. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades. They'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the residence, I know someone who does. Her name is Alberta, and she is a resident of the quarry mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Well, off I go. Now there's a story quest, a levy quest in this area. Is there a crystal? Yeah, you want me to introduce you to the resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Say the person's name. Ha! Halbert sent you. Grr, that worthless whoreson. He abandoned his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me a favor. Simply incredible. I realized Halbert was the only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and he trusts you. Then that's all I need to know. You see, that bloke there, that Wilfred, a captain of the resistance, I hope he can give you what you need. Oh, I'm ready. Oops. I don't know why I'm doing this. I've already got enough stuff. Come on, dude. Talk to me, please. Oh, there's my pet only comes out in cities. Okay. Oop. Oops. I may make that a bit bigger actually. Okay, I have loads of gold. I should probably put that back into my crafting. Let's go. Gunbrold sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tribe about believing the masked man and... Oh, you don't know anything about this. Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw Old Bear's name around like that and expect me to think I'm in for it. What? Have I been meeting any masked man lately? Let me see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'm sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. There's a bunch been skulking around, right suspicious like, but I haven't got nothing to do with them. I have trouble when I see it. I know trouble when I see it, and that's their trouble masked. Okay. You have seen him. Okay. Oops, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, these are level 45. Oh. This is the level 45 area? So this is where we're going to next then. Or at some point in the future. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't get stretched because I'm getting a bit cramp. Oh no. Oh no. I let him die. Wilfred's family. It wasn't meant to end like this. I let him die. No, I can do it. God. Easy. It's just because I, you know. I have to close it. Aye, aye. final family. Oh no, not so good. That's so good. That's so good. Do I just need to just do this then? And cure him through it? You know? Not revive, but magicka? Oh god. Look at how easy they're falling. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm nearly dead. Oh no.
A few moments later.
Oh god. Well, this is silly. Oof. Okay, so Wilfred can't die. Let's skip cutscene. Man, he does not. He dies so easily. Why does he die so easily? Just like, god damn. Finally. God damn. You gotta do me like that? God damn. Your skills at arms are impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Owl. Wait. We've come all this way. We have to get the crystal. They're right there. Ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilfred? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by God. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Rachel. He swore. Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back at our Little Owl. I dare say, Hunter, will wish to hear it as well. That's damn right. That's right. Get back in your room. He's right. You could defeat the Empire. But I feel as though that these two people aren't working together for this goal. I think they're competing for the crystals and the primordials themselves, because one is for the Empire and the other one is for the moon god, like I forget his name, but yeah. No more lies, Wilfred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ragal, about using the crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I would never stop to question his motives, but I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilfred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Al lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what you make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget you owe this to your adventurer and an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Paralyzing potion. I guess that's going to be useful. I think it's hinting. The reason why he's giving me these is because I think we're going to need them in dungeons going forward. Want you, wish you well on your investigation. Okay. Report to Minvilia. Okay. Alright, we've completed another story path. So I feel as though it is a good place to stop. And we will get the ball rolling with the next quest in the next stream. Tomorrow I'm going to be preoccupied for most of the day. So Sunday will be the next time I will be available. Thank you for coming to watch the video. My VOD, and I hope that you do share it about, because I would like company when I stream, and at the moment it's pretty quiet. Anyway, thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day.
What up, warriors of fartness? I bet you don't have the slightest clue how to play this eyeball-melting anime game. Oh, sure, you probably know that you can beat up enemies by clicking on them until they die, but do you know how to find the static in your FC to help you prog uwu? I bet you don't even know what any of those words mean, so sit down, shut up, and eat your gissel greens, because I'm gonna teach you what thee mayhap not knoweth, thy noobliness. Welcome to A Crap Guide to Final Fantasy. Tank is the person in the front lines of every group, leading the charge to inevitable party wipes, which is because you are the most important person in the party, having slap fights with the boss since everybody else is way too squishy to handle the puss-pounding patty cake. You'll never see Jimmy's soft boots eyeing up the cloud of darkness with his 2x4 and scriggly tree branch, but how hard can tanking be? Turn on your tank stance, do your 1-2-3 combo, and blame the healers when you die, right? That sounds like somebody who needs their short Q privileges revoked. Firstly, tank stance. You turn this on to start gaining enmity. What's enmity? It's where you shout at the bad guys, "Hey, hit me!" They'll be paying attention to you so long as you're dealing damage, so you better be dealing damage damage and not just having a staring contest. If you don't, then they're gonna start indiscriminately charging at the rest of the party like a dog in a movie theater. If you are the designated main tank, or in light parties the only tank, make sure this is on. If there is another tank in the party and you are the off tank, make sure this is off, unless there's some other bad guys you gotta pull. If you have conflicting stances with the other tank, they will chuck their shoulder pads at you. As a tank, you should make sure the bad guy's ass is facing the party as often as possible, as indicated by the bright, glowing, half-eaten donut underneath the target. This is so that if the bad guy sneezes, you're the only one getting down with the sickness. And also, if your party has anyone playing any jobs that particularly likes to clap them cheeks, you've provided a bright, shiny spanking space. On top of this, as a tank, you are, by Heidelin's blessings, horrible at dancing, which is why you should move as little as possible once you've got the enemy's attention. That way, the party can continue to whap the wumpus without having to chase down the bad guy's glorious booty. Just as well, because you have control of where the baddies are, you control how useful everybody else is. So if somebody puts down a useful AoE, stop fucking running away from it. Now that you have the baddie's attention and are in a nice, cozy poking position, you don't have to worry about anything else, right? Ah, that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking horse. Believe it or not, when you die, it's not entirely the healer's fault, just mostly their fault. That little bit of responsibility you have is based on how well you can juggle mitigation. What's mitigation? It's the buttons that make the bad guy's slaps hurt less that you sometimes press once a subscription and never think about again. You ever wonder why you have several of those buttons that all seem like they do the same thing? Well, that's because you're supposed to space them out over the course of a fight so the healers don't have to sacrifice their entire mana pool at first more chow to get your frail ass through the dungeon. Remember not to bust your tanking load all at once, or else you're gonna feel a lot of shame when you're all out of juice and the boss still wants to go about 4 more rounds. Every tank also has a press X to not die button that can be used to survive any devastating attacks, or if you're a really aggressive paladin who drew every enemy in a dungeon ever and don't want the healer to hire a hitman on you. As for what your limit break does, tanks are thicker than the average Disney mom, to the point your honky chonky donkey bahonky extends to the rest of the party, protecting them from damage up to a whopping 80% at LB3. The thing is, unless you're a high-end player, you'll probably be using